So the first card I'm going to pull today is for this reading is going to be a World Shaman Oracle card. We're going to use it as a mystery card. So we're going to choose one and we're going to stand it up over there. So while I'm shuffling these cards, my name is Friday and this is the 420 Tarot Lounge. My readings are general readings and they are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. So I tend to try and tap into energies that are just around every day. Now, this is the cave. So we're going to leave that one out as it did jump out. Sovereign, please provide a mystery card that we can use to tie up the end of the reading. Okay, that one didn't want to leave my hand. Okay, so we're going to stand it up over here. Hopefully that's not too close. Nope. Okay, so that's our mystery card, and we have cave here. So we're going to just jump in and see what cave oracle means. Okay, real quick here, let's try and speed this up a little bit. Now, they're not in alphabetical order, and it becomes quite, okay, 111. So page 111 in this book. Too much, too far. 111, cave. Keyword is seek. We can go in or out of the cave, delve into our human history as we journey through the darkness, looking out at the flowering lives in the outside world as we move into the light. Whatever the movement, it's in this space of the cave, among the shadows, cast on its walls by fires or torches, inside the damp haze that announces the morning. When we gather to decide the route and map of our path, in the Neolithic period, our ancestors went down into caves at times, reaching very narrow passages that were certainly not suitable for living, to draw dreams on the walls in the form of animals, some of which are now extinct, and theomorphic creatures. Their meaning remains a mystery, and by virtue of this secret force, they continue to speak to us. This is how stories and belongings were handed down, or perhaps it was how myths about hunting and power were illustrated, with the abilities of the painted animals being evoked in order to appropriate them. This is how life on the planet was rendered in that small part of the world, known only and explored by humans. Known and explored by humans of that time. Those images move us millennia later, making us feel naked and small again as we move forward in the dark with a wolf, domesticated to be almost a dog by our side. For some American Indian populations, the embryos of humanity were formed in underground caves. Wonder how true that is. In this oracle, the cave rustles like a great shadow tree branching around us, a living and old being. It tells us that the purpose of our seeking is the seeking itself. Wow, that was quite long, wasn't it? Hope the mystery card is shorter. Haha. Okay, so let's put that down over here, and we're going to just leave this up here. So seek, 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 seek. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Awesome. Okay. Sovereign. For this general energy reading, I am looking for cards that will provide a message, warning, signal, sign, or noise for our collective that have decided to click on this video. So my readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. Oh, okay, so let's see here. What are you wanting to tell us, Sovereign? What are you wanting to share? Okay. Justice. Seeking justice. Wow. Okay. So let's see what else we want to. What else do you want to tell us, Sovereign? What else do you want to share? What else is there that is going to provide more detail? Ace of Discs. And Five of Cups. Oh dear, it's getting awfully dark, isn't it? Queen of Cups. And she came out with the Chariot. So I feel like there's movement there. Two cards. Eight of Wands. And Four of Wands. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Nine of Wands. Ooh, there's two here. Knight of Swords and Four of Discs. Okay, so those two cards came out kind of together yesterday. And the energy there is the Hierophant. Okay. So the cave is seeking, looking, researching, finding, all that kind of good stuff. And you're looking for justice. You're seeking justice. There, or maybe so you have, I feel like there's been something that you've been fighting for, and you've been staying within the rules. So there's a little kind of phrase for that called staying within the framework of the law. Okay, so I think that's what this is all about here. You've been constrained to follow rules, regulations, some type of policy. This Ace of Discs here is like changes can be made, changes can be implemented. But it's got to go through this framework, this law framework, in order to take effect. And this could be this Five of Cups here is saying to me, but it takes so long. Things are happening that shouldn't be happening. So the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands. So this is like karma, speed, passion, heat, those kinds of emotions, those kinds of energies. So I feel like there's pay attention to what's going on around you. There are celebrations and little wins to be had, and there's people to celebrate them with, people that are close to you. So that's I think over here you've kind of decided that um, you're ready to take some kind of action, whether it's actually moving or even speaking up. There's going to be aspects of yourself that you're going to have a hard time um, not controlling, but hiding. So things that about yourself, about your mannerisms, maybe, or that kind of thing. You're you're not. They're who you are. They're who you are. So you're not going to give them up or let them go. Um, which being authentic is what it's all about, right? So I this here is saying to me that you are in a position where you could want to seek justice, or you want to see something rectified, and you have witnessed, or even or have even been involved in trying to bring awareness to whatever this is. Now, this here to me feels like it's going to be an opportunity to showcase something. Now, I don't see the three of discs here, which would be to collaborate and showcase, but this to me feels like a new showcase piece. The time it's going to take to get movement on change is it it could it could take longer than we want, but maybe it feels as though it's taking twice as long. And as things are unfolding, you're allowing it to impact you negatively. So be wary of that. Watch, like, pay attention to what you are consuming on television, on social media, the newspaper, even like if you have a social club that you go to, like a Legion, or maybe you go to um, a ladies club, or what do they call that? Swimming for tots or whatever. When you moms and tots or whatever. Be mindful of the information that's being shared and how you are accepting it, and how you are, if you hear any misinformation, are you going to correct it? So that those are things here that you've got to uh, be mindful of. And also, you don't want to ostracize, like, you don't want to set yourself out and as an outcast, if you will, right away. But be mindful of what you're consuming. So there's aspects that you are, this is me, this is the way I'm doing it, I don't care what you think. Which reminds me of a Facebook group called We Do Not Care. I think it's hilarious. I love it. It's the best pick me up um, page. It's hilarious. I love it. Anyway, um, so your authenticity is what I feel is most important to you and that you are wanting to protect. But you have to be careful not to play their games. The the justice here, or the the cave here is I'm seeing this as like you are trying to help people come out of the cave and see what's going on around them. Um, I want to say open their eyes. Um, I'm going to do a couple of clarity cards here, like I always do here with this 7 station. This seeking justice. This is what I'm understanding this to be, Sovereign. Is there any additional clarity, confirmation you want to provide? 2 cards. 3 of Cups. 2 of Cups. They've come out together a couple of times now. Really strange. It can be very rewarding. So you see you've got 5 cups here and now you've got 5 cups here. So although you may have lost 3 cups, dwelling on them is not going to give you the opportunity to find these joyous 3 cups and maintain the 2 cups that you are bringing forward. I hope that I hope I explained that well. Clarity, confirmation. Anything additional you want to add, Sovereign? Eight of Cups. Okay. So there's going to be in this seeking justice, things are going to come up, things are going to be revealed, and they may not be pleasant. And it's going to bring you to a point where you're going to have to make a decision on whether or not you're going to hang around. Okay. So, or is the indiscretion, is the indiscretion enough to make you walk away? Star. So this decision could go 2 ways. Depending on how much you want to pour into it, depending on how much you want to dedicate to it, how much faith, hope you want to put into it. This could be if you are in a if you're not in a good place mentally, physically, emotionally. I am not providing any kind of health information, nothing like that. I'm just saying that in this could be false hope, and if it's false hope, it's not going to serve you. So you have to be aware of that. If you think that staying is, you have to be realistic. You have to be realistic. Yeah, got to be realistic. And the authenticity here is based on being realistic on what's really going on and how you are going to navigate it, on how I, I feel like you want to move the needle. I hear move the needle, and I don't know why move the needle. This hierophant over this part of it's very by the book, um, very rigid, very dominant, very it's my way or the highway type energy. It's kind of creepy. 10 of Cups. Okay, so there we have it. And the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Again, that was the same as the last reading. Okay, so like I said, it's very rigid. It's very, it's my way or the highway type feeling. When as you're navigating, so you're going to find little things. Little things are going to become apparent, and you're going to. I think you're going to find yourself a little bit dumbfounded about it, and I don't want to say heartbroken, but I want to say like I can't believe I fell for that. And that's what this is. I can't believe that I got scammed or whatever it is, right? The dwelling on that negative aspect is going to pull down your frequency. So you have to uh, direct your emotion, your negative emotion, your sad emotion over the 3 spilled cups into finding how you can pour new emotion into 3 cups that would be grateful to have your presence in their lives, while at the same time still preserving the 2 cups that you're bringing with you. Okay. Your authenticity is what's going to bring you to a victory. I say a victory like the seeking justice here. Now, this isn't necessarily putting somebody behind bars. This could be like somebody getting their just desserts. Karma. Karma. I feel like you are going to be able to disappear back into that cave. You're going to come out, you're going to roar like the lion, and then you're going to go back in the cave. You're only going to come out to accomplish what you need to accomplish, and you're not going to hang around anymore. You're going to go back into your quiet, private life. Okay, so let's get this last eagle. Wow. Okay, so let's see what eagle has to say. Where is the contents here? Eagle, eagle, eagle. Page 63. Eagle. Authority. Okay, so the height at which the eagle flies, its nest built in impervious places, its implacable beak, and its majestic wingspan evoke the spirit in all its perfection. In many traditions, the eagle fully expresses the power of the shamanic journey between worlds. The eagle hovers over them all and rises above in the sky to see beyond, to see things which have yet to manifest. The Yakuts and Buryats of Siberia believe that the eagle was sent to Earth by the divine to protect people, and that the first shaman was a direct descendant of the bird of prey. The shamanic costume is decorated with its feathers, allowing the human and the animal to exchange powers, guaranteeing flight in other dimensions. As an ancestor of people, the eagle is also connected to fertility rituals, and childless women pray to it, asking for it to send the soul of a future child to them. It's no surprise that in J.R.R. Tolkien's saga, there are giant eagles that possess superior knowledge and sight to many other creatures, and come to the rescue in extreme situations. They are intermediaries between the elements, between passions and salvation. They are the arms of the sky. Encountering the eagle in the oracle means rising above problems and issues that bother us, thereby reaching a state of awareness that allows us to reestablish boundaries and define new horizons. The qualities of the eagle derive from the ability of seeing, and it is always authoritative, never authoritarian. Having the eagle by your side means having your full power and use it justly. Wow. Okay. So there is almost an affirmation, or there is an affirmation that your uh, action of trying to seek justice here, whatever that means for you, is justified, and you have the power and authority to seek it. So this is, like I said, an affirmation. So if you see an eagle, reclaim your power. You are your. In order to be powerful, you have to claim your power. So that's what I'm saying there for that. And getting people to see, getting people to understand that they need to look outside the box. What is inside this box is not everything there is to know. And I'm saying that theoretically and literally. Okay, so if you're watching me on your television, it's what's inside this box. It doesn't matter. If you're watching me on the cell phone, it's inside this box. Doesn't matter. It's all. Well, it does matter, obviously, but there's more to it than just this box. Okay, so that is your reading. I'm not sure if it even made sense, but this is like you want to stay in your authentic self. You want to stay in a basically, you don't want to put on airs. You don't want to have to do any of that. You just want to be yourself. You just want to say whatever it is you got to say, do whatever it is you got to do, provided you don't harm anybody. What is the issue, right? So again, my name is Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. I do appreciate each and every viewer, and if you enjoy my interpretation of the cards, please give a like, pass that puff, subscribe, help me grow my channel, help me get out to more people. I really do enjoy my time here, and I hope you did too. Namaste.